My wife said, "You're too weak to handle a strong woman like me." I didn't argue. I just replied calmly, "Maybe, but I'm strong enough to walk away." A week later, I filed for divorce. I'm 34. 2 years ago, I was married to someone I thought was my partner. Her name was Emily. When we met, she was confident, ambitious, full of life, and I admired that. I supported her career, her goals, her dreams. But everything changed when Emily got promoted to senior director. She started bragging about being the breadwinner, even though I earned a decent income too. In front of friends, she'd interrupt me, correct me, or talk like I was just some assistant, not her husband. I tried talking to her. Every conversation turned into her, accusing me of being intimidated by her success. I wasn't. I was proud of her. But I wasn't going to be disrespected in my own marriage. The breaking point came 3 weeks ago. We were planning the weekend. I suggested visiting my parents, since we hadn't seen them in weeks. Without even looking up from her phone, she said, "I'm not wasting my weekend sitting in your parents' boring living room." I calmly said, "They're my parents, Emily. It would mean a lot if we both went." She finally looked up and said, "You know what your problem is? You're too weak to handle a strong woman like me. You want some submissive wife. I'm not that." In that moment, I didn't feel anger. I felt clarity. Months of excuses hoping she'd change. Gone. Maybe I wasn't strong enough to handle a woman like her, but I was strong enough to walk away. She laughed. "Walk away? You can't. You need me." "We'll see." That weekend, I visited my parents alone. They knew something was wrong. My mom said, "Marriage is partnership. If she can't respect you, she doesn't deserve you." My dad said, "Life's too short to be treated like that. Leave." On Wednesday, Emily was served divorce papers at work. She came home furious. "You're divorcing me over one argument? One, you've disrespected me for a year." Her face turned red. 3 months later, the divorce was final. No fight. No settlement. She moved to a new city, telling people she was the victim. She said I was too weak to handle her, but she broke down the moment I stood up for myself. Real strength isn't dominance. It's respect. It's patience. And sometimes, it's walking away. And I was strong enough to walk away.